Wide receiver Jalen Reagor has been traded away from the Eagles to the Minnesota Vikings. So if Jalen Reagor goes on to be a guy for the Vikings, that'll become a 4th rounder 2 years from now. And if whatever rounder next year.
Round pick out of TCU didn't really work out. There is the famous video too of when Philly took Reagor 1 pick ahead of Justin Jefferson. Vikings on camera were like, what the f did they just
laughing.
Yeah, so now they have both of them in the same place. Obviously a fresh start.
Yesterday, the Philadelphia Eagles made a phenomenal trade. I mean, adding Chauncey Gardner-Johnson out of nowhere is something that I personally did not expect. And it seems like the Philadelphia Eagles once again were able to come out today and get pretty significant value, and at the same time made their division rival, the Dallas Cowboys, look absolutely stupid. So I'm gonna catch you guys up on everything. Before we get to the content, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, and turn on our notifications to help the channel grow. If you want shorter versions of this content, make sure you follow me on TikTok and Instagram. It's at Mikerophone NFL on TikTok and at the Flight Mike on Instagram. Now that we get all that out of the way, break! This video is sponsored by Manscaped.com, the global leader in men's grooming tools and hygiene solutions. You see, gentlemen, grooming's come a long way over the past couple of years, and Manscaped has created the ultimate grooming kit for the modern man. Introducing the Platinum Package 4.0 by Manscaped. The best thing you can do to set yourself up for success, especially with the ladies, is to have a strong shower game. But you don't want a strong shower game to take up too much of your time, which is why I highly recommend Manscaped's 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner. Manscaped's body wash and 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner has helped me cut my shower time in half. It's made with all natural hydrating ingredients that's dye-free, vegan, paraben-free, and cruelty-free. Once you're done with your shower for your underarms, hit the Manscaped aluminum-free stick deodorant. But don't forget the other smelly part of your body, because Manscaped also provides you a crop preserver, which is deodorant for your balls. Dude, this has completely changed my life. You know how much of an edge you have whenever your balls smell good and other men's don't? You'll see an instant boon to your dating game, I promise that. And at the very worst, your wife will love it. Your bathroom tool shed includes the essentials like the Lawnmower 4.0 and the Weed Whacker nose plus ear hair trimmer. These trimmers are built smart, they're waterproof, cordless, and made with skin-safe technology, which helps reduce nicks and cuts. And when you opt into the Peak Hygiene plan, you get all of these replenishments sent straight to your door, hassle-free. Manscaped's also hooking you up with an incredible travel bag and a pair of Manscaped's anti-chafing boxer briefs. And you can get yourself 20% off plus free international shipping when you go to manscaped.com and use my promo code FLIGHT. That's promo code FLIGHT for 20% off and free international shipping. And thank you, Manscaped, for today's sponsorship. Mic check 1 2 1 2. What's going on, everybody? Yesterday, the Eagles made a brilliant move, man. The Philadelphia Eagles defense is really starting to look freaking good as a result of the decisions that Howie Roseman made. And we covered all of that in yesterday's video. I mean, from the addition of Jordan Davis in the NFL draft, the stealing of Nakobe Dean in the 3rd round, which I had a 1st round grade on, being able to add players like James Bradbury and Chauncey Gardner-Johnson to a cornerback room that already featured big play Darius Slay, and then being able to retain Fletcher Cox makes this team my personal favorite to win the NFC East. But my question yesterday was, what were the Eagles going to do with Jalen Reagor? You see, Jalen Reagor falls in line with some Philadelphia Eagles wide receiver draft mistakes that they kind of were, well, I don't even want to say forced into making, but they just made. And it's actually kind of comical in the sense that a few weeks ago, the Philadelphia Eagles traded one of their former wide receiver draft busts, J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, to the Seattle Seahawks, who drafted the player that Philadelphia Eagles fans wanted the Eagles to draft originally, DK Metcalf, which, by the way, J.J. Arcega-Whiteside did get cut yesterday by the Seattle Seahawks. It seems like, once again, the Philadelphia Eagles are following suit. So we play this clip ad nauseum. You guys know the famous clip of the Minnesota Vikings laughing at the Philadelphia Eagles for passing on Justin Jefferson in favor of Jalen Reagor.
He's going to take a receiver too, right?
Meanwhile, we have the Philadelphia Eagles. You thought they might go wide receiver. We've seen some wide receivers go off the board. It certainly seems like this would be a need that they need to fill.
All right, pick is in. We're on the clock. Jalen Reagor, wide receiver, TCU to the Eagles.
Let's go get him.
Yeah.
Hey, Peck.
I'm on it.
Nice. Get Justin Jefferson on the clock right now.
I'm on it.
Wow.
Well, it seems like the team that was laughing at the Philadelphia Eagles for initially taking Jalen Reagor is now trading for Jalen Reagor. Yes, Jalen Reagor and Justin Jefferson are now teammates. According to Ari Meirov, the Philadelphia Eagles are trading former first-round wide receiver Jalen Reagor to the Minnesota Vikings per multiple reports. A much-needed start for Reagor after just 2 years in Philadelphia. So, obviously, you're looking at this and you're thinking, Mike, okay, why is this such a big deal? They probably got like a 7th round pick or a 6th round pick in return for a player that just didn't work out well for them. The thing that drove me crazy about this is pretty much the Eagles got significantly better value for Jalen Reagor than the Dallas Cowboys did when they traded Amari Cooper to the Cleveland Browns for a freaking 6th round pick. Now, I of course understand that was a salary cap dump, but this just makes my favorite team look really stupid. Now, take a look at this return. The Eagles are getting back a conditional 5th round pick, which could become a 4th round pick, and a 7th round pick for Jalen Reagor. And just like that, Howie Roseman and the Eagles have essentially recouped the picks that they gave up for CJ Gardner-Johnson. Incredible. Howie Roseman has been an absolute wizard this offseason. I mean, you have to give credit where credit is due. Jalen Reagor, I personally thought was going to get traded for like a 7th round pick, maybe a 6th round pick, if that. But they were able to pretty much trade Jalen Reagor straight up for CJ Gardner-Johnson in an already remarkable offseason. And now you're going into this regular season as my personal favorite team to win the NFC East. I mean, originally I was going to say the Dallas Cowboys and the Eagles were neck and neck. I personally am starting to feel a little pessimistic about the Dallas Cowboys winning, primarily because Tyron Smith's injury situation is looking a little grim, and the Philadelphia Eagles have just been making good decision after good decision after good decision consistently. So now Justin Jefferson and Adam Thielen have a brand new teammate in Jalen Reagor. I personally think this is a great opportunity for Jalen Reagor. He's going to an offense that has been getting a lot of hype this past offseason. I mean, the Minnesota Vikings brand new head coach Kevin O'Connell comes from the Sean McVay coaching tree, like most head coaches have been recently. He was the former offensive coordinator with the Los Angeles Rams. Kirk Cousins has apparently been taking more of a leadership role with the Minnesota Vikings. Justin Jefferson is primed for a very big season. You already have Adam Thielen there, who's been a consistent source of reliability at the wide receiver position. So Jalen Reagor could come in and potentially become the slot wide receiver that the Eagles were hoping he would become when they initially drafted him in the NFL draft. If you ask me, man, the Philadelphia Eagles get an A+ for this trade without a doubt. I mean, the Minnesota Vikings, I'm not going to fault them for taking a chance on a guy that was a former 1st round pick. Anytime you give up a 4th round pick and a 7th round pick for a former 1st round pick, I'm going to give you at least a B. For all you know, Jalen Reagor is able to figure it out with the Minnesota Vikings and find himself a good consistent role on this new offense. So let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think about all this, man? If you're a Philadelphia Eagles fan, you must feel so freaking excited. I'm excited for you guys because you pretty much gave Jalen Hurts the best offense he could possibly have in a year that he's still in a rookie scale contract, and he still has a rookie scale contract next year. You fortified your defense, which is looking like the scariest defense in the NFC East at the very least, and you've been doing a remarkable job managing your assets over the past couple of days. Hopefully this is the last trade I need to cover from the Philadelphia Eagles because I've been making so much Eagles content. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Aside from that, I'm your boy Mike, and I'm dropping our mic until our next upload.